Hello, welcome to Basic 2 Tech for students, teachers, and math education. This video is titled Second and Higher Derivative. This is episode 4 of our series on calculus. If you missed our previous video, please click the link you see at the top right corner. So, when we say second and higher derivative, second derivative is when we are differentiating a polynomial more than once. For example, we represent the derivative in this form: d squared y over dx squared. This means that we are differentiating twice. When we have dy over dx, it means that we are differentiating once. Also, we can also be asked to differentiate a polynomial more than twice. For example, 3 times, and it is written in this form: d cube y over ds cube. So this is when we are differentiating 3 times. So let's look at a question. Here is a given question. We're asked to differentiate y equal to 3x to the power 4 plus 2x to the power 3 minus 4x squared plus 5x plus 1. Find d squared y over the s squared and d cube y over the s cube. So we're asked to differentiate first, to differentiate twice, and to differentiate the third time to get this. So let's start with our differentiation. Remember, our given polynomial is y equal to 3x to the power 4 plus 2x cubed minus 4x squared plus 5x plus 1. So to differentiate once, we use dy over dx. So to differentiate this term, remember, to differentiate a polynomial, we differentiate each term. So we differentiate 3x to the power 4, we differentiate the next term, and the next term. So to differentiate this first term is, remember, is the power times the coefficient. So we have 4 times 3x, then 4 minus 1. If you missed our first video on calculus, please click the link on the top right corner so you can understand what we are doing right here. Plus, again, the power times coefficient. So we have 3 times 2x, then the power minus 1. Minus 2 times 4, we have 2 times 4x, 2 minus 1. Plus, remember that 5x has a power of 1 here, so we can say 1 times 5x, 1 minus 1. Plus, when we are differentiating a constant, which is 1, it becomes what? 0. So our first differentiation is 4 times 3 is 12, x 4 minus 1 is 3, plus 2 times 3 is 6, x 3 minus 1 is 2, minus 2 times 4 is 8, x 2 minus 1 is 1, plus 1 times 5 is 5, x, now x 1 minus 1 is 0, and s to the 0 is equal to 1. So 1 times 5 is 5, plus 0 is 0. Okay, so this is our first derivation. The question is for us to differentiate it twice. So therefore we have to differentiate again. So this squared y over the x squared will give us, again, the power times the coefficient. So we have 3 times 12x, then the power minus 1, plus 2 times 6, 2 times 6x, 2 minus 1 minus 8. Remember, guys, that here is power 1, so it's 1 times 8x, then 1 minus 1 plus. Now 5 is a constant, that gives us what? 0. So when we are differentiating a constant, it gives us 0. So therefore, our differentiation, d square y over dx squared, will give us 3 times 12 is 24. Sorry, 3 times 12 is 36. X, 3 minus 1 is 2, plus 2 times 6 is 12. X, 2 minus 1 is 1, minus 1 times 8 is 8. Again, remember, x, 1 minus 1 is 0. S to power 0 is 1. So this gives us 8. So this is our second derivative of the given polynomial. So to differentiate a third time, that means we have to differentiate this function again. So we have d cube y over the x cube equal to, again, the power times coefficient. So we have 2 times 36 x, 2 minus 1. So we have 2 minus 1 plus, this is power 1. So 1 times 12x, again 1 minus 1, minus 8 is a constant. When we differentiating a constant, we get what? 0. So therefore, differentiating the third time will give us what? That gives us 2 times 36 is 72x. 2 minus 1 is 1, plus 1 times 12 is 12. X, remember again, x, 1 minus 1 is 0. So x to 0 is what? Is 1. So that gives us what? 12. So differentiating the polynomial 3 times gives us 72x plus 12. And differentiating it twice gives us 36x squared plus 12x minus 8. So this is how we solve second and higher derivative. Here is a question, a practice question for you. Please do this question on a sheet of paper. Take a screenshot and you can send to the email address you see in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.